You know how people say some things just aren't meant to be? Well, I guess it's probably true. But when you sit there and reminisce, you start to think of what it almost was. And you realize that she kept your seconds still. That no clock hands would seek movement. No tick upon their gears. Just the day through the window shades that light what hours we'd share together. That moment's stand held, but not like those etched in stone. Not cast in cold gray granite. Gentle, her eyes upon me. My breath still stolen after all this time. My heart still races. My eyes still water-gazing at her beauty. That my jagged edges smooth like river stone. Her voice whispers in my mind and I'm lost in thought. And when the clock begun to tick towards again to the end of 12, I was never sad because there was always tomorrow. But who knows if that still exists. Right now I feel like a thrown away rag. Used, played with, thrown away as if the job I've done isn't meant for me. As if I'm riddled with the dirt and pain of someone else's sadness, which I now carry upon my shoulders as I see them walking away from me. And I can follow them, but I carry too much to keep up, and I'll fall because footsteps will only go so far before they're corrupted by another pair, which don't look the way they should because they aren't mine. But another rag who showed up on time was a different color. Because that rag had been something before it had been a rag. It had been a heart. But the host of the broken heart only sees so much in what used to be. And now the first set of footprints doesn't quite know what to do because they left the right rag behind, who chases but cannot keep up, and suffers in the tragedy of another's problems which he adopts. Because a rock thrown across a pond only skips so many times before it has to sink. And the day you looked at me with the look of sorrow, I asked, why me, and had to move on. Because if you love something, you have to let it go. And if you came back, I knew you'd be mine, and I'd say the same thing, why me? It's my feet on a branch hangs from the last tree, which rots slowly but surely, and I feel as I lose you, the branch slowly cracks. The branch is my heart, let it not break.